We've been open since April 14th of 2018. This all started just the backwards way I do things in life. So I was going to the University of Pittsburgh. I was working 30 hours a week, taking 5 classes at a time, raising a child. And, I've always been a pretty, I like to say, chill person. Somewhere along that line, I found it very hard to relax. And I ended up with a box of comics. And somehow, it just helped me relax, sorting through them, learning about the cover art, pricing them up. Something fun that relaxing. I could put the TV on and just get some me time. And somewhere along the line, I ended up with a 2-car garage full of arcade machines and comic books. And my wife was constantly asking me to do something with them, so here we are. I did it. I got this place in Robinson here. I was trying to look somewhere between Robinson and Moon. I knew, this is kind of the area that we live in, so it's close to home. And on top of it, I knew it's a good shopping district for the store, and that it was lacking this type of store in the vicinity. So, I thought it'd be a good place. We get a lot of customers thanking us for opening this here. I mean, it really did lack a pop culture type store in the area. Of course, we have Robinson Mall, and there's a lot of shopping there, but it's more, commercialized, more of, kind of the stuff you expect to see. Definitely, there's a Barnes & Nobles behind us, and you can, they start to carry things like this. But the thing that we do differently than anywhere else, and it's been very hard right now because of what's going on with the pandemic and everything, but we definitely wanted to build a community around pop culture. We wanted to make your quote-unquote third home somewhere you could feel comfortable outside of work and your own home, and we try to bring a lot of like-minded people that enjoy pop culture, games, things like that. You can always find our Heroes Inc. Comics Discord page, and we have all kinds of different chat rooms with almost 300 members now that talk constantly on the Discord page to get more involved in what we do at the store. We do everything. We have channels on there for comic book talk, for Warhammer, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. We have a very big anime group here that play a game called White Schwartz. Our Pokemon group is getting rather large. So we're doing anything anyone wants to do. We have all kinds of free board games here to play. We don't charge to play them. You're welcome to just come in, grab a table, jump in and play. So we constantly are trying to keep something going on every night that we can. Customers, I think, the DC death metal stuff that has been very popular. I believe, we did really well with the Alex Ross stuff that's come out with the timeless pieces. A lot of interest there. Trying to think. Walking Dead, I think, coming back around with their deluxe issues and their new runs that they're coming out with now have been very popular. Me personally, I kind of, getting into comics at kind of an older age, in my 30s. I found it a little harder maybe to get, find a starting point with the superhero stuff. So I've been kind of trying to force myself there, but I find, some of the first things that introduced me to comics, Saga, Brian K. Vaughan, I really enjoyed that. I kind of do come from more of a fantasy realm. I read a lot of fantasy novels before the comic books started with me. So I find that more independent stuff a little easier. Right now I'm reading Dead Body Road, which I've enjoyed, Basketful of Heads. So a little more of the independent stuff, a little more of the horror stuff for me, science fiction, things like that. Yeah, so something we tossed around is just in general, just finding a way to expose ourselves more. And one of the concepts I've came up with is maybe a mobile vending solution where maybe we could go around like the ice cream truck and, you know, hand out your Batmans and your Spider-Mans and get people interested in the titles, let people know we're here. It's something that I haven't pulled the trigger on yet, but I've definitely been looking at and really want to at some point get the Batman bookmobile for Heroes Inc. Comics together. If you look around the store, we're getting a little crowded. We have books everywhere. We have cards on the shelves. We're going to need a bigger space. So we have about 2 years left on the lease, and in that time, you know, I'm looking for a, you know, place that's twice, maybe even bigger than twice the size of where we're currently at. I want to get something with a full kitchen where we can do dining and takeout as well, pizzas, fun foods, things like that. Something that, you know, crossover to get, you know, was one thing. Not everyone has to be in the pop culture and read, you know, but everyone does have to eat. And I think it could be a great little crossover, you know, to bring two different types of people into this world here, and also be another revenue stream for us that, you know, we can reinvest into expanding comics, expanding games, expanding things like that. Yeah, so yeah, anything to get another revenue stream going and fulfill the dream, quote unquote, is, you know, where we're trying to head, and it's a grind, and we're grinding our way there. Definitely can find us on Facebook, Heroes Inc. Comics. I believe there is another store with that same name somewhere in the Midwest. So we are Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, Robinson Township, McKees Rocks. We can find us on Discord. We have our Comic Hub page on www.heroesinc.net. So you can find us there as well.